Hello, hello, hello. I'm early. I'm early about 1 minute. That never happens in India. Everybody's always late. I am early. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. We're going to kick right in. We're going to get going. We got a amazing segment for you today. Thank you for joining me for Stories of Hope. Did I just see the Legends of Music person come on? I love that guy. I think he's in Dubai. Is that you? Are you on there? Legends of Music? You're awesome. Your posts are amazing. I mean, you got to be pretty good if even Slash is following you these days. You got to be pretty interesting. So, I want to thank you guys for coming on. For all of those who know me, don't know me, every day I say the same thing because there's probably different people on. My name is Daniel Weber. I am not a talk show host by any means, and I am freestyling this. So, I am here like everybody else, just protecting their family. Today was a crazy day in India. We had about 4,100 people that died, reported from yesterday. We had another 400,000 infected, which we all know is probably 2, 3, 4 times in reality. Nobody really knows what's going on. So we all trying to stay safe, trying to stay calm, trying to stay protected. This is unprecedented times, crazy situation. So we're all trying to kind of figure this out minute by minute. I am someone personally who is addicted to the news. I watch, I read, I try to figure out everything. Keeps me going, but it also kind of gives me anxiety. I am sure that some people are the opposite. Some people don't like to read, don't like to hear anything because it causes them to be depressed. But you need to be informed. You need to know what is going on. So I'm here to help you with that. There is plenty of places to get help. Obviously, with the reports of how many people are sick every day, people need resources. So here to give you some resources. We've had some great people on the program already. If you need your homes or buildings sanitized, you can go to my story, my feed. You can contact Ganesh. You need food, medicine, Mumbai ambulance, car ambulances to the hospital. If you can't get out, you can contact Piyush Jain, Hitendra Kapopra. You can find their links as well. Was that the Nishit that I know? Hi, if that was. And we're just going to bring some light and showcase some other great things that people have been doing. There are so many local community heroes that have emerged during the pandemic. If I'm talking really fast for you and you can't understand, that's why it will be back on afterwards on YouTube. The audio will be on podcast. You can get it on Facebook, and it'll be right here on Instagram. So thank you all for joining. And you could also DM and text any time, and we will point you in the right direction for oxygen, ventilators, for food, for transportation, for mental health, anything you need. We will point you in the right direction. And there are resources available. And if someone is telling you there are not beds, then we will help you find beds somewhere. So first, I like to start just by thanking a few people and bringing to light their stories. Number one, of course, today we have Sachin from PETA India that is coming on. He is outright a local legend, definitely. He does a million great things. He is amazing. They just did a huge vegan food drive for migrant workers. He's going to tell us all about that. He's coming on in about 2 minutes. I want to just bring to light a couple of other stories. Tina St. John from Washington in the U.S. She orders food from restaurants. She gives the food to the owners and the workers. She does not take it home for her family. She does it just to support the restaurants and the workers in this time of need. Amazing, charitable. In New York, local churches have been arranging drive-bys to people's homes. They did it for a terminally ill boy because churches and religious centers are closed for gatherings. So they have been doing that out of the goodness of their heart, drive-bys, and it is super kind and amazing. Local gurdwaras all over Punjab and other places have been opening their doors, putting isolation beds and oxygen units and ventilators when they can get. They're putting up people free to come in because hospitals are at capacity, and it's amazing. It's righteous. It's amazing. And once again, a shout out to all the journalists. They are now been considered frontline workers. They have the opportunity to get vaccinated right away, and They are telling us the real story on the ground, what is going on, what is not going on. They are the ones telling you the truth. Local journalists. Over 100 have passed away during the pandemic, and we are now more grateful to them than ever before. So make sure you help them if they need help. They are doing amazing work. I am going to call in Sachin from PETA and get him right in here. And let's see, PETA India, dun dun dun, there they are. Some days it's easy, some days it's not. Waiting for Sachin. I hope everyone's doing good out there. Without further delay, my next guest, Sachin, right on command. It was
Hello, hello, hi,
like
hi.
right at the countdown. It was perfect. Everyone, you say hello to Sachin. He is like, to me, you're like a local legend. I mean, you are involved in such amazing stuff all the time. I don't even think there is one day that you don't do something great.
That's really sweet. That's really kind of you to say, Daniel. And it's all because of supporters like you and Sunny that we are able to do such amazing work.
Thank you.
And thank you for always being there. Like, just like it's never been a day when like I have not called you and you have said, you know what, like Sachin, I'm busy or I can't do this. You're
Listen,
always there, and Sunny is always there.
there's like Mother Teresa, and then there's like Sachin. You are the most selfless person I've ever met.
No,
I'm telling you, they're gonna like, I don't know. People should be awarding you. You're amazing. You are so selfless. You are always doing something for others. Does anyone do anything for you? I mean, do you need anything? Has anyone asked you this? What do you need? Can I get you something?
Yes, yes. I think being compassionate goes a long way. If you are compassionate, people around you will automatically pick that up.
Yeah.
And, like they say, that a little kindness goes a long way. So I've been really lucky that, I have met some amazing people, including you and Sunny, who are like so kind, so compassionate, and who feel so much for animals. So I think that's the biggest thing that I have achieved through my journey at PETA, and by working for animals.
Yeah, that's true. So you just, it's like just self-gratifying, right? Because you just love to see all the great work that gets done. But there must be something. I mean, you'll think about it. So we're going to dive right in. So you are always doing 1,000 things. You've done now the vegan meal drive for migrant workers. You're going to tell us about that, and you're also going to tell us about anything else that PETA is doing during this. It doesn't have to only be PETA India. There are PETA chapters all over the place. We will post the contact of how to get a hold of them, how to reach them. There will be some press release afterwards as well, so people are aware of what you're doing. So we're going to start PETA India and what you're doing, and then you're going to also enlighten us on what other PETA chapters are doing during the pandemic.
Yes. So for all those who have just signed in now, my name is Sachin Bangera, and I'm the Director of Celebrity and Public Relations at PETA India. PETA stands for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, India. And we are affiliated to PETA US, and we have many other affiliates across the globe. And we work for animal protection, and our work involves, working with celebrity supporters, working through educational groups with policymakers to bring about a change to help animals. And very recently, we worked with Daniel and Sunny to donate vegan meals to 10,000 migrant workers in Delhi. With the current pandemic, things have been so difficult, especially for migrant workers, and they are the daily wage laborers. Yes, with no means, there's no job, there's no source of income, and which means they've been starving, and we just thought that we should, all come together. And while we work for animals, we should also work towards helping mankind.
Is it
and that is exactly what.
And I want to know, is this the first, I'm sorry to cut you off because I won't remember this afterwards, because I know there's going to be a lot of information. Is this the first time that PETA India is doing something outside of animals?
Not really. We have been doing this, as in like whenever there is a crisis like situation, we go and we try to help humans as well in whatever capacity we can. So it's not only limited to animals.
Yes, I don't think people know that. I don't think people are aware.
Yes, because we are like so bold about, the animal rights
Yeah,
movement.
correct.
So yes, we try and do whatever little we can to help humans also, because we are all here to coexist and, live together.
Correct.
So that's what we've been doing. And coming back to the donation drive, big thanks to you, Daniel. I remember, calling you for this, and your first response was like, "Yes, let's do this." And of course, Sunny has been like so sweet, and it really makes us happy that this association, which has been like, I think we are going to complete almost 10 years now,
Yes.
working
Yeah,
together.
that's right.
And I just hope these, it goes on for many, many more years.
Yes.
And we are so happy and we are so lucky to be working with you guys and helping the migrant workers. And I would just want to tell people that do whatever little you can do to help animals and people around you. I would also like to say a few things about the community feeding program that we've
Yes,
been
please.
doing.
Yeah.
Yes, with the lockdown, of course, everyone knows that like all the places are shut down. The restaurants are closed, and which means uh, there is not enough food for stray animals,
Right.
dogs and cats who are on street, so we've been, PETA has been feeding these animals, dogs and cats, and we are trying to get them adopted. Uh, we are also doing our spay and neuter program, the sterilization of community animals, so that there are not like a lot of animals on streets,
But
and we are trying to get.
is it harder to maneuver around right now because of lockdown and the police and checkpoints? Are they stopping you, or are you guys considered essential workers,
We,
frontline workers? How does this work?
we are considered as essential workers,
Amazing.
frontline workers,
Amazing.
and yes, we have all the documents, and we have procured all the documents
Very,
actually, and everything is in place because if we don't go out to help animals, then who will?
yes. Correct.
Because right now there are animal feeders who are not able to step out of their homes, and we
Correct.
understand that. So that's why my request is to like do whatever it takes, but do help animals in whatever way you can.
Yes.
And since it's summer, the temperature is rising. Please place water balls outside. You know that's the least that each one of us can do. There are so many animals on the street, and we have a emergency helpline number, national emergency helpline number, which I'm going to give
Yes, we're going to
shortly.
share that, of
Uh,
course. Absolutely.
Yes, we keep getting a lot of calls from people saying that birds are falling and animals are just like collapsing because of dehydration. There's no source for water,
Are you
so
getting
that's
more
why
calls now than you have been pre-pandemic?
we do, especially the calls do go up during summer because you find a lot of animals, either getting into collapsing or fainting because of dehydration.
Well,
And
I mean outside of the summertime, that of course I'm talking
yeah,
about because there are less people out that are able to do less good for animals. You getting more calls right now for help?
yes, we do because it's not just PETA, there are other groups and individuals who have
Yes, of
been
course.
working to help animals. And because of the pandemic, of course, there are restrictions. PETA has been, PETA has worked towards getting all the documents in place, and so that we are able to step out and help animals whenever,
Wonderful.
they need us.
Yeah.
And not everyone is able to do that. So yes, we do get, we have limited resources, but we do get a lot of calls, and we try to manage whatever we can. Like, we get in touch with activists, local volunteers, local groups, and we try and, help animals as much as we can.
Excellent. Excellent.
And that's why we want people to, like if they ever see an animal in distress, they should immediately get in touch with the local animal welfare group.
Yeah.
If you don't know who works in your area, please get in touch with PETA. PETA's helpline number is 98201 22602. I repeat, it's 98201 22602.
And we'll be
This is the
posting as
help.
well so people know where to get a hold
Yes,
of it. And they can always DM.
thank you.
Just like I always tell people, for me, I answer all the DMs that are relevant, obviously. They can always DM you, they can DM PETA, they can get a hold of anybody directly.
Yes, please get in touch with us, and we'll direct you to your nearest animal welfare group or your
Yep.
nearest activist. We'll do as much as we can, but please always speak up. Never be silent.
Wonderful. Now, tell me something. Outside of India, PETA chapters, do you know what they're doing during the pandemic?
Yes, a lot of we've been all the PETA affiliates have been doing a lot, and we've been a lot of international affiliates are actually using this time to also educate the public, and we've been doing a lot of demonstrations outside. We've been working with policymakers, lawmakers to bring about that change. We are working with companies.
That must
So
be
the
so
work go
frustrating, by the way, working with policymakers and lawmakers, because I am associated with Animal Health and Wellness in Los Angeles, and they obviously lobby in Washington and for change, because ultimately changing the laws is essentially how
Yes.
you really get change. You can help one animal at a time, one person at a time, but until you change the law, that really is obviously the end game here. Um, and oh my God, is it frustrating? So I know that.
I hear you. Yes, that's what PETA has been doing. The Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act
Yeah,
in India. It's so outdated that anyone who is uh, you know uh, 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 abusing an animal can get away with a fine penalty, which is
exactly.
as
Like
low as
200
10
rupees.
rupees or
That's
50
crazy.
rupees.
Yeah, it's crazy.
200 is a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
50 rupees.
it's really crazy.
So, yeah, it costs like a burger costs more than
Yeah,
what they pay for penalty. So it is so low that we've been, lobbying, and we've been working with the government. We've been urging the government to, to bring that change, to increase the penalties. And we are hopeful that, very soon that change will come around.
yes,
And that is what all the PETA affiliates have been doing. They've been working with the lawmakers to, bring certain changes in the laws,
yeah,
because when it happens at that level, automatically it is
correct.
going to bring
And that's
relief to a
essentially
lot of
what you.
animals. Yes,
Yes, yeah.
yes.
I have a couple. I don't ever take questions on the show. I don't even know why. It seems that we always like everything goes fast, and I try to keep it at like a 20-minute show from like 5:30 to 5:50, so it doesn't become boring for people. But there is actually a lot of questions here for you, so I think that this is really good, and you should take some questions, and I'll just throw them on you. People want to know: can they join PETA? I keep getting this. Can they join, or is that just like I don't know. You tell me. It says here volunteers. Do you accept volunteers? How does it work?
Yes, we do. We do. We rely a lot on our volunteers. We have a network of volunteers across India. And if you are interested in joining PETA, please drop us a mail at info at petaindia.org. I repeat, it's info at the rate petaindia.org.
Okay.
Just drop us a mail, say that you would like to be a volunteer, and we'll do the rest.
Okay. There's lots of great things here. People are saying, please don't stop what you're doing. The organization is amazing. Um, Obviously, they all applaud you. You're, like I said, you're like a legend here. We're going to go through a bunch of things. Let's see what people are asking, because I wasn't watching them. And we should have some solution to why people throw and destroy the bowls of water. That's interesting. I didn't know that that really happens, but I guess it probably does. Um, let's see here. That seems like, let me see here. You can ask anything you want, anyone, and we are happy to answer. Let's see. There are tons of people who care about people only. Yeah, see, this is a big misconception. Kishore, I'm going to call you out on this. See, PETA does not only care about animals, they do take care of people as well. That's a misconception. I obviously, as well, was not informed of that. It is very interesting to me as well. Let's see here. I'm answering that for you. Have they given free vegan meals to other people besides the migrant workers? Do you guys plan to do anything else, expand it, or how is that working?
Yes, we are currently, discussing the same thing, but of course, everything has to be within our budgets,
Oh, of
and
course, of course.
yes, we would love to, extend this to other people as well, to the less fortunate, and yeah, as and when things work out, we'll definitely step forward and help the needy.
And is this So PETA is all on donations, correct?
Yes.
So feeding 10,000 migrant workers is, yeah, it takes a lot of
Yes.
money, effort, time, and so it's pretty amazing.
And we all can do on our individual levels, like whatever you can do, just try and help the less fortunate, because they are the most vulnerable right now.
Yes.
And whatever, like, you don't have to necessarily give them money, but yes, I see so many people cooking home meals and giving it. Even your domestic help, the person who works for you, maybe help them in some way. Just do
Yes.
little things, and it will really make you happy.
Now I do have another question for you, and this actually is also personally because I get this all the time. Local groups that they could be individuals, in all different parts, all over the world, obviously, but in India, I get messages all the time. Can you help? Can you send money? We have sick dogs, and we're caring for dogs, or we want to save this animal. How do you authenticate this? Because the first thing is obviously people ask for money. We've had this happen with Animal Hope and Wellness. They've asked the organization as well, send X amount of money. We're helping. We need surgery for animals. We need to take care. How do you really authenticate? Does someone on the ground do it? Is it just, what is the verification? Because lots of people are helping animals, and they also need a bigger network like you have. So how do you authenticate it? And people they can reach out to you and expect what?
Yeah, so I would say that when you're talking about other organizations,
Yeah.
other groups that approach you,
Or
a
individuals,
little bit
smaller
of,
individuals even. They don't even have to have an organization.
yeah, so I would say that mostly you should try and work with organizations, because even if some individual approaches you, maybe just put them in touch with another organization, rather than just like immediately giving out your money. Because I understand there are a lot of time there are fraud cases, and it's very difficult to just weed out the ones who are like not doing any work, and the
Yeah,
ones who are like genuinely
very
doing
hard. Yeah.
things. So maybe it would be better, like, if you are approached by individuals, you direct them to organizations that are working, for animals or for some other
Let them do the
causes.
verifying locally.
Yes, yes, that would be better. And even if on an individual level, if you want to make a donation, just do a little bit of more research, rather than, I know sometimes it is very difficult when you see a sad story and you immediately want to reach out to the person.
Correct.
But
People
yes,
immediately want to send money, but yes, you should verify.
yes. So you should verify, do a little bit of research, maybe just, social media is so big right now. Just do a post about them, and you'll have so many people giving their views on, the individual or maybe the group, whether what kind of work they are doing. And that will surely help you in deciding whether you need to make a donation or not.
Excellent information. Excellent. I've always wanted that myself. Like I said, they reach out to our other organization, and it's, of course, everyone in the organization always then messages me. In India, they say, you're there, please send them money. And I say, hold on, can we figure out who this is? I mean, we need to figure out something. No. The animal has to have surgery tomorrow. And I'm like, oh my God, please give me a minute to figure out who is, because we all know this happens everywhere. Now, a lot of people, I just want to tell you, and you'll be very proud of this, a lot of people are applauding PETA and you for the work on the arrest of this gentleman who shot the dog, and a lot of people are commenting on it. I am amazed that I don't know what will happen to him. I'm amazed how fast he was brought to justice. It is an amazing thing. It is the power of social media. It is the power of having a voice for animals, and this is actually why we must continue to do this, and this is proof. If you want to say a few words about this.
Thank you so much. I think it's only been possible because of the uproar from people. Like you said, social media is so big, and it's the power of social media. I think even while being at home, just by a click of a button, you can just voice your opinion, and you can just say, you can speak up. So yes, though the laws are like really weak right now, and we are trying our best to make sure that a person receives harsher punishment. and we just got to know that his bail was rejected. His bail was rejected today. So that is a good thing.
Yes.
So yes, if whenever you see any sort of cruelty, speak up. I think when we all come together and
Yes.
there is this approach, I think that's where when the movement begins.
Oh, I mean, we've seen
So
it. We've seen it a few times together. When everybody comes together, it is remarkable.
yes,
It
and
really is.
and really, thanks to celebrity supporters like you, Sunny, and so many out there who take this moment to post about animals. Even just like a tweet or an Instagram post about helping an animal goes a long way,
Yeah.
and it really, you lead by example. So thanks for all the amazing work that you do, Daniel.
Oh,
I know,
thank
like
you. No. We're just
you
following you.
work behind the scenes, and not just animals. You are there supporting so many causes and
Yeah.
working behind the scenes. So we are really, really grateful to you for
Oh,
that.
no. Thank you. And before we go, anything you want, of course, any information you want to share and people to get a hold of you, share it one more time. We will also share it as well, obviously, on post this. We will be posting it everywhere. It'll be for the press and all our stories everywhere. People will get information. Also, there's a lot people asking this one thing, which is kind of, I don't know why this keeps coming up, is that they keep asking, I don't have any money, but I want to join PETA. Why do they keep asking that? Is that like a thing? People have a
Yeah,
misconception.
we are a charity, but it's not like we ask for money to
I know.
for
I think
people to
there's a
join us.
misconception.
It
So
is, yeah, I get it. So
clarify.
please, to all the viewers, please do not think that that's the case. You can join PETA, you can help PETA in whatever ways you can. So just drop us a mail. I already gave the email address. It's
Yeah.
info@petaindia.org, and just drop us a mail or give us a call. Visit our website, it's petaindia.com, and you'll find more ways to help animals, even like writing to authorities, taking a pledge, signing a petition. There are so many ways that
So many
you
ways.
can
Yes.
you can help animals. So even signing a petition to the government, the more they hear from people, I think they will take it seriously.
Correct.
So please log on to petaindia.com and just check out more ways to help animals.
Thank you so much. You are amazing. You are always amazing. Not even only during a pandemic. You are actually amazing, like 7 days a week. Everybody knows that. You don't even need to be told that, but I am just reiterating it so you are aware. We are so appreciative of everything that you do. Everybody is.
Thank you.
Everybody that knows you says you are the most amazing individual. So I hope you know
Thank you.
that. And it's very.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Daniel. And thank you for making me a part of this and having me on your chat session. It was
Thank
lovely
you.
talking to you. And
Thank
thanks for, all the information that you have shared today. And I don't know, like, I don't have words. So really, we are really grateful to you and Sunny. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Be safe and take care of yourself and
You
everybody there. And we'll see you soon. And I'll contact you afterwards and we'll get posting and give everybody the information they need.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. That was Sachin from PETA India. The most amazing Sachin. He is amazing. Everything that they do, everything he does is completely selfless. We're going to wrap this up really quick. You can find all the information you need here, Facebook, Instagram. You can find it on YouTube. You can email info@suncityent.com. That's suncityent.com. All the contacts, any place you need resources. They are doing migrant meals. We have people doing sanitization, ventilators, oxygen, ICU beds, mental health. A thing that has been happening now is texting and DMing and SMSing people that you know are in isolation, that you know are sick. There's millions of people sick. Text them, see how they're doing, their well-being. Being alone and being isolated has a total mess up on the psyche. Help people out. It's a great way to help. It costs nothing and it really does something great for somebody else. I myself was not even aware of this. It was brought to my attention by Shivya, my first guest. And please text people that you know are sick, home, quarantined, isolated. They need to hear from other people. Everybody, people are scared. Help them out. Be safe. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Amazing guests tomorrow. Very informative. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, PETA. All the links to PETA and what they are doing will be posted right after this. See you later, and